for me, fundamentally, it's the best successful programmes, well publicised, come from a really strong partnership between the programming community and ourselves in marketing.
But right at the very inception of the programme.
As early as possible. If you don't have at your base a fantastic programme, then however good your marketing, you're not going to create a great programme franchise. The audience might come the first time, but they're not going to come back again.
But you sort of described the brand and then the programmes under the brand as if the brand was the BBC or perhaps BBC One, and the programmes are...
I think you're trying to get both in that over a long period of time, and I think channel brands have a really important role to play. Strong, thriving channel brands underpin our business. Otherwise, we wouldn't put the energy and the attention into making them as strong as we can. And I think they have a really important role to play when you're looking at launching new programme titles. So you take something at the moment that we're just launching, Spooks Code 9. Because it's called Spooks, it must be about spies. Yeah. But because it's on BBC Three, you immediately have a sense that it's going to be a bit younger, a bit more edgy. That's the channel brand. And actually, we want both. Yeah. I don't think it's a choice. I think you've got to have strong programme brands and you've got to have strong channel brands.
My issue is not so much with the marketing people. Actually, I quite like marketing people, actually. And part of the reason I like them is actually because I think most of the good ones are very clear about what they can do and what they can't do. Unfortunately, I think the problem doesn't lie with them so much. It relies with the commissioning editors who don't really know about marketing but think they do, or worse, they sort of appropriate the language of marketing bollocks to justify their own risk aversion. Actually, the truth is, and the most frustrating thing is up against commissioning editors who talk to you as if they're marketing people. And actually, the interesting thing is, real marketing people never talk like that. I actually think what's interesting is that Jane Root once said to me, one of the few commissioning, and not just because I used to run a business with her, but I think one of the few commissioning channel controllers who I thought was a real marketing genius. And Jane made the point to me that actually one of the problems independent producers, or producers of any colour, frankly, and one of the problems they have is that they don't think enough like marketing people in the early stages of an idea. And actually, one of the big problems producers have is that a lot of their ideas are very, very small.
Is marketing fundamentally important to the media business? Yes. Is that the sole proviso of marketeers? No. Marketing is about having brands and audiences absolutely at the forefront of your thinking. If you look at the channel controllers today, the best channel controllers absolutely have their brand. A really good understanding of what their channel is about. That's how their commissioning works. And a really good understanding of their audience, absolutely at their heart. And so I think, is marketing as a profession important? Absolutely, undoubtedly. But let's not mix the two of the role of marketeers versus the role of marketing.